Hello everyone, and welcome back to Derail Valley. Well, let's get started. In the last episode, we managed to put 3 demonstrators into the garage. That is not too bad. Now, it has been brought to my attention that we will need to repair them in the order that we have put them in. So, we will first need to pick up the parts for the S282, then the DH4, and then the DE2. Obviously, I want to focus on the DH4. So first things first, we will need to pick up the parts for the S282, and then we can start working on the DH4. Unfortunately, that is not going to be very, very cheap. Basically, if I remember correctly, it is going to be about 60 something. Yeah, 65,000 just for the S282 parts, and that is not cheap. All right. Well, might as well get to work. Did I repair it completely in the last episode? Yes, I believe I did. Everything is all right. And yeah, vehicle 100%. Alrighty then. First things first, let's boot this up. Let's put it out into the main tracks, and then I suppose we can take a look at some of the jobs that we have available locally, and then we can move to some other station. So F2, F4, and we need to move backwards. Alright then, we are close enough to the main tracks. I am really liking the look of these, well, car carriages, and I might want to take a look at what we can do with them. We can either take them to another station or do a shunting job. If it's a shunting job, that would be kind of ideal because, well, that looks like a very heavy load, and doing a shunting job with it, that might be something that we can actually do pretty easily, even if it's extremely heavy. Let's take a look. I believe, yeah, it's a shunting job. Okay then, and it is 28,000. That's not bad. What kind of other jobs do we have? 8,000, 12,000, and 10,000. Let me see, food factory, steel mill. The steel mill has 2 jobs, 10,000 and 8,000. Yeah, you know what? I will do this one, and then we will go to the steel mill with this one, and... oh, wait. Never mind. We need to actually assemble this one before we can take it. Well, that's not a problem. Anyways, let me pick this up. Let me take a look at the local map. So, City South. I believe we only have a single loading bay, right? Right after C. That is a passenger platform. Yeah, we have no loading on B and no loading on C. So, yeah, we need to take the car carriages, put them, yeah, exactly right here, unload them, and we can separate them out into 2 different bays, right? And we are, yeah, 2 drop-offs. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. All right, let's move them into the, well, loading bay real quick. Alrighty then. Well, it doesn't look like... let me just take a look. Yeah, I am not convinced that we are all in the platform. We might need to basically unload this whole thing in multiple stages. Let me take a look. So if I unload... Yep, there we go. Okay. Well, maybe if we break them into multiple sections, that might work. So basically, if we uncouple here, will this work? I wonder. So now they are uncoupled. Can we unload the ones we already have inside the platform? No, let's load. No unloadable trains. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, tell you what. I will try to move the whole consist down the line. There we go. Now we are coupled back up. Well, the platform ends technically here, but not much we can do about this one. We have to push this one down further. All right, let's give it a try. Also, yes, I have been using the word consignment to talk about the whole train, but I believe the correct word is consist, not consignment. I believe the consignment is the paperwork, the consist is the actual train, if I got the terminology correctly now. Anyways, there we go. Okay, we are at the buffer, or the bumper, or whatever it's called, the end of the line. Will it work now? No on... Oh, okay, I'm stupid. We actually need to activate the job. Sorry? Fragile, okay. Let me take a look. How much is the fragile license? 10,000, I think we can afford that. Okay, fine. 2,000, yeah, might as well just pay it. That's fine. There. License. The payout will be well over this threshold, so I don't mind paying this. Okay. You can go in the shed along with the others, just like this. And let's give it a try now. Okay. Apparently, we do need to stop at that sign. Okay, then. Let me take a look. So, technically speaking, this car is now overhanging, right? What if we move just a tiny bit further forward? Also, did we apply handbrake now? I don't think we did. Oh, right. I don't know why it applied it again, but oh well. There we go. Now it should be fine. Yep, we are moving. So let's just move a tiny bit past this sign. Basically here. So this car is theoretically inside the platform. What about now? Here we are not. So tell you what, I will uncouple this one right here. Will this work now that we have the job actually active? Or is it active? Did I activate the job? No, I didn't. Okay. Third time the charm. Yeah, there we go. Now it looks correct. Okay. And the last car is also unloaded. Okay. Fine. Yeah, it has been a couple of, well, more than a couple of days since my last time playing, so Please excuse my rustiness. Anyways, it is now unloaded. You pick up whatever unload at A3L. First, we need to put things into C4S. Okay, that is going to be, let me see, I believe that one. All right. Although, first, let me make sure we actually have the correct ones in the back. So the very last car is 903. Okay, this is not the correct one. Yeah, the last cars we need to go into B4S. Okay, good thing I checked. Although, yeah, we do have cars in there, so we cannot. We have to do this in order. All right, that's fine. Train brake off. We need to go forward. Off we go. So what was it again? B4S. Okay. That is... yeah, this one. Okay. So first we need to drop off the last 4 cars in there, and then we can put everything else into the platform next to these white cars. Also, that is very, very close. Uncomfortably close. Jeez, who parked these? It wasn't me, right? I don't think it was me. Them. We did this, well, technically in 9 minutes, but a little bit more than that. Anyways, this was... yeah. Oh, wait. A little bit of vehicle damage. One of them got a little bit bumped. Oh well. It's not at the end of the world. We still did a very nice job. Next, let me take a look. Well, tell you what, I think instead of doing any of these jobs, because, well, if you want to take both of these to the steel mill, we would have to assemble this consist, and that is going to take a little bit too long. So you know what? I think I'm going to make an executive decision and make use of the teleporting feature for the first time ever in this playthrough. Last shot of this train. This one needs to go there. This one needs to go like this. Obviously, yeah, I'm not putting this into a siding. I will just leave it here. That's going to be, well, not fine, but whatever. So this is fine. All these need to be turned off. And off and off. All right then. Go to sleep, and as I have said, I am making an executive decision and we will use the teleporting features for the first time ever. There we go. Now, where should we go? All we need to do to teleport is to click on this yellow icon, whichever station we want to visit, and let me see. I think the most sense would be the harbor town, because, well, that is the place with the most possible jobs, and that is the place that we might find another DH4 for us to drive. Yeah, let's go there. And that is going to cost us only 500. That is not too bad. All right, let's go. And welcome to the harbor. Just as we left it. Okay, before we go to bed or look at the jobs, let me take a look at the available stuff in the shop. I just want to make sure that we might not miss anything important. Okay, nothing really sticks out, at least for now. Obviously, I believe, I don't remember, did I say that the key for that special electric locomotive was in... I will have to check back on the video. One of the towns, obviously. Anyways, let's take a look at the available jobs. That is the most important right now. I will sort out the jobs that we cannot do with our current licenses, and I will try to separate out the most viable jobs. Obviously, we are not going to do shunting, so I will just go ahead and drop those. We will not do logistics either, that's fine. I want to make a nice, big, long delivery. 14,000. Obviously, the most tempting is this one. 319. That is, well, not very heavy, but the payout is quite nice. Although it is on shunting job, so I will just leave it here for now. 28,000, but this requires hazmat, so no. Hazmat. Hazmat 2, that's going to be way too expensive to buy the license. And that's okay. So let me take a look. 24,000, 23, okay, 24,000, except minus $1. Forest Strand Central. This is quite tempting. 576 tons. That is not too light, but this one extremely light, only 180 tons and 24,000 to the sawmill. Really? What's the catch? It's light, it's not too far away. We need to take it here from here, so we can go this route. It's not too... Oh well, and you know what? We can combine it with this one for a better payout. And that's it. Okay, I think the decision is made. We will take these 4 wood scraps and these forestry trailers. The overall combined weight is negligible, and we can take them to the same place. Okay, and the payout should be fairly good. All right, let me take a look at the available locomotives. I believe this kind of consist, I think we can make even with a DE2, but we have a DH4, lovely. Obviously, at this point, we do have a license for the steam locomotive, but nope, I am not ready for it. I have never driven one, and I am not going to start experimenting now. Ah, there we go. Okay, right next to the first machinery. All right, I think it's going to be pretty easy to pick things up. Let's go get to it. And obviously, once we are done assembling the consist, we are going to go to bed and do the delivery in the morning. Alright, we are good to go basically. If you don't mind, I will go to bed right now and we will pick things up in the morning. Alright, before we go to bed, let me take a look at the route. So we are right here and we need to get to the sawmill. We will need to run through City South. I am very tempted to pick up the multiple unit license, so we can actually pick up our old DH4 and start using in tandem with that one we just coupled up. I kind of got attached to that one, but I suppose, let me take a look at how much would that cost. Licenses, multiple unit, 30,000, and we have 70. That would allow us to make a lot bigger job in the future if we wanted to. You know what? I will consider along the way. Anyways, let's take a look at the route. So for now, let's take a look at City South. Sorry, no, Harbor Town. There we go. So we are right here. Here we need to go right, and then another right. Yes. This will put us out into the tracks that we need to go to. Next, here we need to go, let me see, left, then roll through City South. What is the situation in City South? We will approach from here and we need to go out this way. So here we need to go, yes. Let me see, no, right, left, this one, that's fine, and that's fine, okay. This should make us roll through City South without interruption. Next, yes, that is correct. Then this is correct. And then now this is correct. And this will put us into the sawmill. Right. Okay then. We will not be able to see the actual destination platforms until we activate the job. So for now, it is 3 o'clock. Let's just go to sleep for, yeah, until 7 o'clock. And good morning. Let's take a look at the weather forecast. You know what? It's not too bad. It should stop raining in a second. After that, we will have a couple of hours of dry, and it will start raining at 6 o'clock in the evening. Until then, we should be a-okay. All right, then. Let's activate the jobs, and let's go ahead and let's get started. Thank you. And thank you. Okay. Now, we do have the farming machinery hooked up on the back, so that is the first thing that we will need to drop off. Also, wipers. Yeah, settings too should be fine. All right then, starter. Let me just take a look. Yeah, handbrake off. And this one in that position. Everything should be fine now. Okay, so theoretically, we have everything set up all the way to the entrance to the sawmill. If you don't mind, I will get going right now. And because of the weather, we need to make a pretty big run up, because if you remember, the way out of the harbor town in either direction is a bit of a climb. And I believe we will need to take a left fairly soon after we are out of the city, but until then we need to make a climb. And if I remember correctly, the speed limit of the way out is 40 kph, so we need to get up to 40 and maintain that speed all the way out. Anyways, you know the drill. We have a nice little montage coming up, and unless anything special happens, for example, if I decide to pick up the old locomotive in the city south, I guess I will see you in the sawmill. Until then, enjoy the view. them. We are at the sawmill, and while we were on our way, I did set up the switches theoretically the way we need to. Basically, we have the forestry machinery in the back, and we should be rolling into the drop-off platform straight. So theoretically, we need to get into that platform right there, which is, I believe, B2I. No, sorry, B3I. Which is, yeah, B3I. All right, let me quickly drop these guys off, and then we will get onto the others. There we go. Okay, we can disapply the power now. So we need to stop. Well, this car needs to be before that sign over there. Might as well start braking now. In fact, apply brakes. I believe we will just stop. Well, okay, let's take a look at the back. And that is... Okay, we can go just a tiny bit forward. That should be acceptable. Not much, just half car. Technically, I don't think this was necessary, but you know what? Let's be on the safe side. Okay, apply handbrake here. It doesn't matter which side, as long as we have handbrakes applied at least on the consist. Okay, so this one is dropped off. Technically, we can drop it off right now, but you know what? Let's drop off the others. So they will need to go into C3I, which is, let me just take a look. So we are here, we need to go out all the way and back into it. So once we are out, I will need to switch these two. That's going to be fine. And, but which one was it again? C3I, okay. So this one needs to go, yes, and there we go. Okay. Let's get going. So as I said, that is already fine. I think we are going to have plenty of time, so you know what? Let's just drop these guys off and then we will validate the jobs. Also, that is a DM3. We don't have the license for it yet, but yeah, don't get tempted. Plus, I don't like the way the transmission works in this guy. Basically, we have two levers, and for my mind, it doesn't make sense how the sequence of the transmission works, so I don't really want to mess with that. Although it is theoretically a very powerful train, but as I've said, I don't like it, so we will not bother with it. Anyways, we can stop right around here. Then we will need to go right. Thank you. Okay. So, as I was saying, we need to get into... Let me see, which one again? Right, into this second from the left. So here we need to go, that's correct, left and then right. All right. We should have everything set up now. In fact, as you can see, the platform is empty, so we can speed up. We don't need to worry about collisions. But don't go too fast. 20 should be more or less acceptable. Also, yeah, along the way, I did not pick up the other DH4. I might still go back for it. If we have a job here that goes back to either City South or the Harbor Town, I might still pick it up. I believe it takes about 2 hours for things to despawn, so we still have some time until it goes away. Anyways, this is just fine now, so train brake. In fact, I will apply the handbrake after we stopped. There we go. So handbrake, train brake off, handbrake on the cars and decouple. Good. Fuel cut off, and let's validate the jobs. So the office is, I believe, there you are. So, first job, great. That will give us 14,000, not bad. And this one, thank you, 36,000. And in terms of money, we are now 121,000. So technically we could go and pick up the parts for the S2A2 and then we can start working on the DH4. Do we have any jobs that go to the either City South or the Harbor Town? That's not it. We could put together consist, but let me take a look. Yeah. We could put together this one, but that will, it's a very, very small job. This one goes to City West, which is that one over there. It is very close. Oh wait, it's a logistics jobs, never mind. This one, goods factory, 17,000. Maybe. Although I am very tempted to just go teleport back to City South and take a look because the jobs here are not great. Let's take a look at that one. 12,000. 2 drop-offs. No. This one is the most tempting job here. 17,000 to the goods factory. I guess we will decide in the next episode. For now, we could repair the DH4 real quick and then we can say goodbye, I guess. The repair station should be, I believe, those green. Yeah, I believe those are the repair stations. Okay, let me quickly take care of this. Alright then, I believe all... Oh wait, there's no refueling here. That's not a problem. We still need to repair. So, I believe all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very, very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.